welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 169. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are Two Woke Boys. Bam! What's up, dude? Welcome to the Two Woke Boys, episode 169. We are here in the studio bringing you, I would say joy, but there's no joy to be had.
No, not in time like this.
I mean,
and by time like this, I mean
any time.
Perpetually. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
it's never
been
okay
a happy
to
episode.
be happy.
No. If you're happy, yeah.
Imagine being that ignorant.
Yeah. Being happy is being stupid.
Yeah. Imagine being that happy and dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just going to live my fun life.
Yeah,
things are good. Actually, things aren't good.
Yeah. Oh, you're having a good time in your life with your simple pleasures and all that stuff. There's a war going on, like pretty fucking far away from you.
There's also climate change.
Yeah, which also you can do a lot about as a single person.
There's also capitalism,
which is your fault because you bought stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are so many bad things.
And also, here's another thing that's going on. Women are struggling.
Wow. That's true.
Yeah.
It's like how can
everything.
Yeah.
You know why?
Because of men.
Because men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are men?
Yeah, exactly. Why are they?
The ones besides us.
Yeah,
obviously.
I mean, we know why, because we are men.
Because men are trash, and we know as men that other men are trash, but we are also separate from other men because we are good and they are bad.
And we're on the women's side because we're telling the women that men are trash because they don't know that.
Right.
But they do this thing where they're like, men are trash, but this one guy I'm talking to, he's pretty cool. And we're like, nope, he's also trash.
No. Yeah.
He's fucking really trash.
Yeah.
You like him, he's the most trash.
Yeah.
Me, I'm awesome.
Yeah, unless she's talking about one of us.
Yeah.
Then she's right.
She's cool. Yeah. She's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't make sense to you, you're just a fucking idiot.
You're a dumbass.
Yeah.
Okay?
But let's just sum things up for our dumbass listeners who don't get it. All men are trash except for us.
Men are garbage.
Yes. Yeah. We're good. They're bad.
We are the best.
We are the only good ones.
There is no option other than us.
Yes. We are the voice of women and people of color.
Yeah. So you don't have a voice. Shut the fuck up, ladies and people of color.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, don't talk. No one wants to hear that shit.
Shh. I'm putting my finger on your lips, okay?
Yeah.
And that means it's shush time for you.
Yes.
Because men are talking.
Mm-hmm.
The good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to start our show off on that note and just remind our listeners.
That's a positive note.
Yeah.
Because this is a positivity podcast.
Yeah, it is. This is a mental health podcast.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. And by that, we mean we just berate you and tell you how dumb you are for an hour.
And if your mental health is bad, that's your fault.
Yeah.
And maybe go to therapy.
Yeah.
And I go to therapy. Are you going twice? Maybe go again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe come from therapy and then go to another therapist.
Wow.
Are people doing that? Can you
multiple therapists?
Yeah,
probably.
Can you like, or do therapists are like, are you seeing another therapist?
Oh,
do they
like
do
a
that?
jealousy? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And you're healing, but like you're not healing in the way I wanted you to heal.
Well, that's what we do with women. Yeah. Are you talking to anyone else right now?
Yeah.
And she's like, it's a first date. I don't think that's like, really an appropriate question.
So who are you talking to?
What's his name?
Show me your phone. Give me your phone.
Yeah,
give
what
me
are their names?
First date, give me your phone. Second we get in your car.
Right.
The second we get in your car, which you're picking us up because I might have a DUI. So
maybe.
My car, my car is, it's a long story.
Yeah.
My car is at
it's being fought in the courts, and your father is very connected.
I'm locked out of it. And by locked out of it, I mean it is in a fenced-in impound lot because it was, I would say stolen, but the government would disagree.
Right.
They confiscated it, which is another word for stealing.
Yeah. They seized your property totally illegally.
My car is on stolen land. My car was stolen. Yeah, my car is land. I'm a native to my car.
Yeah.
My car was my native land that I was in while I was doing stuff that they do on, reservations. I was getting drunk, okay? That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
All right? And then police came in. I was smoking a peace pipe and I was getting drunk, okay?
Yeah.
And I was gambling also. That was also happening in my car. Yeah, I was doing a lot.
A lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff while I'm driving.
Everything but driving.
Well,
yeah.
I was driving too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was going really fast.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, I may have crashed into something. Okay. Someone, a bunch of stuff. I hit a bunch of stuff. Okay. Big deal. Right. But I'm in my protected land. Okay. Then the white man, police officer, came in. DUI.
Wow.
They stole my land.
Yeah.
And then they impounded it and gave me a DUI.
Yeah. How ironic that the descendant of Christopher Columbus would have to go through such discrimination.
Yeah. I mean,
like yourself.
He was indigenous once he got here, so right?
I mean, I don't think that's how it works.
That's how indigenousness works. It's like you call dibs. It's like I was here first. And they're like, no, you weren't. I'm like, well, I just got here and I called it. Did you call it? And they're like, well, we've been here, but yeah, you've been here, but I didn't see you call it. So I just got here and I called it. So it's mine now. Indigenous.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
Yeah. Well, I hope you get your car back and I hope you get that DUI taken care of. And well, I guess DUIs.
Yeah.
Still battling quite a few of them.
Yeah. Once you have, I mean, it's like, when you go to court and they're like, you have a bunch of DUIs, and it's like, look, it's all the same thing. It's just one, 115. It's how many is it? And they're like, it's closer to 15. And it's like, well, sure.
Yeah.
But we only need to talk about, it's just one thing I did.
Right.
Drinking, which is fine. If I go to a bar, I'm drinking, I'm in a bar with wheels on it, my car. Why is that wrong?
I think it's because you're putting other people in danger on the road. But
this is the case I'm presenting because I'm also representing
yourself. Yeah.
They're like, "Where's your lawyer?" I'm like, "Right here.
Right here.
You're looking at it."
Yeah.
And they're like, "You're supposed to wear a suit to court, not a Futures female T-shirt." I'm like, "Do you hate women? Is that what's going on?"
Yeah.
And the judge is like, "I'm a woman." I'm like, "Are you?"
Prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's got a hammer. I'm like, nice. I like to see a woman that can,
really bang that gavel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what were you saying?
I get behind her. I'm like, let me show you how to do it. I'm like, you gotta use your wrist, And I put like nails in her. I'm starting driving nails with her gavel. And she's like, why are you nailing stuff into my desk? Like, you don't know how to use this hammer. You're just hitting it on the table. And they go, hey, you ever seen Gallagher? And she's like, no. And I'm like, fuck yeah, check this out. And I put a watermelon on there and I fucking smash it with the gavel.
Yeah.
Watermelon pieces go everywhere.
Yeah.
Whole audience soaked in watermelon.
Nice.
And then I go, case dismissed, everybody. I just hit the gavel, watermelon everywhere. No DUI. I rest my case.
Has that actually worked?
No. Not at all.
Yeah,
did not work at all. And I thought when I watched Gallagher smash watermelons, people are going nuts.
Right.
They thought it was hilarious. Everyone's having a good time. People are eating the watermelon. It's
a little
great.
Different reaction in the courtroom.
Yeah, it's like I don't get it. Same thing. It's like if I'm in a bar drinking, everybody's cool with it. If I'm in my car drinking, people are upset about it. What's going on?
I would argue that your car is like a safer place to be drinking than the bar.
Yeah.
Because when you're at the bar,
a lot of sense. That's what I'm saying.
When you're at the bar, there's a lot of people are in danger.
Yeah.
Of your fists.
Oh,
and what's going to happen after you've had a few drinks.
If you ask anybody at the bar, there's bars that won't even let me in.
Right.
They're like, this guy's unsafe to drink here. I'm like, all right, fine. I'll just take this drink to my car.
Yeah.
And I will be in there.
Yeah. And there's no one in.
But I want to be in the bar, so I'll take my car and I'll drive it into the bar. That's what I'll do.
Yeah. You didn't want me. You want me in the car? Well, I'm in the car.
Yeah.
I'm in the car.
I'm in my car. Through the building. Driving in there.
Yeah.
Back up. I knock over the seat that I was sitting at the bar.
Now give me a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Draft.
I roll my window down.
Yeah.
Put the beer out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Put it in a to-go cup. I'm taking
we don't have to-go cups. This is a bar.
I guess
you can't leave with alcohol.
I guess I'm taking this pint glass. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope one day you're able to legally go back into any bar. I mean, you've kind of been banned from everyone that I know.
A lot of bars keep closing after I drive my car into it. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? It's like,
yeah, I don't know.
Seems fine. It's like, oh, it's closed. Seems like it's open on the side where I drove through it.
Right.
Like, the door is wide open.
Super open. Yeah.
It's like it's more open than it was.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And unfortunately, with this hole, it can't quite be covered by a Slipknot poster. It's a little too big. I mean, a fist size.
I volunteered to tape a bunch of Slipknot posters and make like a wallpaper of Slipknot posters together and put them up there for them. But they're just not. I guess they don't like Slipknot or something. You know, and it's like, okay, you know how hard it was to find the exact same Slipknot poster over and over and over again. You know.
Yeah,
because you go to a place where you're like, "Yo, give me the Slipknot poster."
Spencer's, yeah,
you go. Yeah, that's the only place you can get it. You go to Spencer's and you're like, "Give me a Slipknot poster." They're like, "Are you really? You want a Slipknot?" They're like surprised that you want it. And then they'll like, "Yeah, this has been sitting here since like 2002." And then I'm like, "All right, now give me 40 of those." And they're like, "We've had one for 20 years, so just take the." How do we get another one?
Right.
So I'm like, I got to go to another Spencer Gifts, you know?
Yeah.
And they're getting harder and harder to find.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a tough job.
So now it's kind of like the wallpaper setup that I'm doing now. It's like a series of bands, you know? It's like Slipknot, Incubus.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit, of course. Who else? Tool.
My Chemical Romance.
My Fallout Boy. Yeah. Linkin Park.
Yeah.
311. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Then there'll be like one of those guitar chords posters. You know those? It's just like the chords on a guitar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That one, you'll get that one. Then you might get one that's like you know those ones that they have at Spencer's that's like classifications of shit. You ever see those?
No.
It's like these are the different kinds of poops.
I've seen like the weed ones.
Okay, yeah, that's of course.
This is indica and this is sativa.
Yeah, and it's like of course it's a blacklight poster, right?
Nice.
Yeah. You'll get a couple of those in there. So you don't know the poop poster?
They haven't seen that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Well, you obviously got to go to Spencer Gifts.
Yeah, we do.
Okay? Why don't we have a sponsorship from Spencer Gifts?
That's fucking ridiculous.
We are like the most.
Hey, sponsor us.
Yeah,
we give you a shout out on like every show.
Podcast. We're shouting out.
What other podcast does that?
Yeah, maybe we should stop shouting out Spencer Gifts until they give us money.
Until they pony up.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Is it like we are the only? No one even knows that store exists. We could be really ripping it up for them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on this week, which, by the way, I will admit that we are recording a little earlier than usual. So if there are any breaking stories that happen by the time this comes out on Tuesday, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, okay? We had to record a little early this time. All right? Get off our backs. Stop complaining. It's not a live podcast. We can't just live our lives by your schedule. We have shit to do.
Yeah. Sorry, stuff is going on in our lives.
Yeah, I'm not just going to drop everything so I can be the most current podcast for you.
Yeah. You want the breaking news? We're busy.
Yeah.
That's the breaking news.
Yeah. I got it.
What about Israel and Hamas and all this other stuff? The boys got some stuff to do.
I got a sign on my hotel door that says "Do not disturb."
Nice.
Yeah.
You ever see those?
Or it says "Come back later."
Yeah.
Or whatever they say.
They always come in anyway. They never. That thing means nothing.
They come in and then they're so like shocked to see.
Beating off.
Yeah, that's never comfortable. Yeah.
They're like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "Come on in." Like, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, oh, "No, come in, lady."
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, "I was gonna make your bed." I'm like, "Yeah." get in here. She's like, you have to get out of the bed for me to make it. I'm like, do I? Why don't you make it with me in it?
Yeah.
But you also get in it and make it from inside of it. And she's like, I don't know how to do that. I'm like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's why you're not allowed back at like any of the major hotel chains.
They won't let me in.
No
They're
bars,
like, did you
no
crash
hotels.
your car into the lobby?
Well, you did that too,
Yeah.
but that was after they banned you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
The
No
hotel had a
more
bar.
Hiltons, no more Marriotts. Yeah, no more of the chain hotels. So you kind of have to rely on the kind of seedy, independent motels.
Yeah.
That I guess that's more your speed now. But
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
it's just what we have to deal with. You know? And you know what? I'm not supporting like those capitalist big.
yeah, that's why you don't go to
that's
the
what
big
it is.
hotels.
Yeah, capitalism.
Capitalism. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
You don't want to support the big guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's certainly not that I've been barred and kicked out and there's like a FBI wanted poster like of me, like do not let this guy in
Right.
here.
So now you only
And it's
stay
like me wearing exactly this.
right.
Like the beanie and the t-shirt.
Yeah. So now you only stay at motels that have signs that advertise like we have color TV. You ever see those? We have color TV.
Yeah.
We have ESPN.
HBO.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like 50-year-old
Yeah.
ads that are still somehow
I love
like
that.
relevant.
It's like those gas stations that are like, there was one by me when I was growing up called food, ice cream, milk, beer, ice.
Oh,
That
I guess
was
that's
like-
just straight to the point.
Just everything that they have in there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, where you want to go to the store? Where you want to go? You want to go to food, ice cream, milk, beer, ice?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let's go there. Do you need food, ice cream, milk, beer, or ice? Well, definitely go there.
Yeah.
It's very unique to any other store.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like what we do when we ask women out on dates. We're like, do you want sex, getting kicked out?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, never calling you again until
Yeah.
a couple
Sex,
months later.
verbal abuse, drunken.
I wouldn't say abuse, but, you know.
I mean, some would say that. Not us.
Not us, yeah.
We would say it's positive reinforcement.
Passionate
Yeah.
dialogue.
Yeah. Passionate. Yeah, there you go.
And by passionate, I mean, get the fuck out of my apartment now.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
It's done. Leave. Get out.
Who are you?
Yeah. Well, that's the who are you usually comes when we awake from the after
The
Passing out
immediate after
immediate
bus nap.
nap. Yeah. The nap for 10 hours.
Yeah.
And then we wake up.
If they're still here after 10 hours, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we wake up.
The wake up is a panic attack.
Yeah.
Like it's like you jolt awake.
Yeah.
You know? You feel their what? What are you doing here? And you just lose your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, why are you still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a whole thing. But yeah, so we're recording this a little early, so relax, stop, get off our case. But
we're recording this on the 19th. So
yeah.
any
Wow,
news
you
that
told
happened-
them.
Any news that happened after that?
You're just gonna have to wait till next pod. So calm down.
Yeah, chill out.
Yeah, but this war is still going on between Israel and Hamas. I'll read the latest updates here from CNN. Egypt is preparing to open its side of the Rafah crossing to deliver humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip on Friday morning. Egyptian security officials at the border crossing told CNN Thursday. World Health Organization has said the humanitarian crisis in Gaza is spiraling out of control, while Palestinian health officials say more than 3,700 people have been killed. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli prime minister, said Israel will not block humanitarian aid going into Gaza from Egypt, but it will not allow supplies into Gaza from its own territory until Hamas releases all hostages. The U.S. State Department issued a rare worldwide alert Thursday to advise all U.S. citizens abroad to exercise increased caution as protests have erupted throughout the Middle East. The U.S. currently assesses that Israel is not responsible for Tuesday's deadly blast at a Gaza hospital that likely killed hundreds of people. Israel said the explosion was caused by an Islamic Jihad rocket, while Palestinian officials blamed Israel. So yeah, that hospital explosion. Did you hear about that? That was a big story that a lot of people on our side, the correct side, the woke side, were blaming Israel for targeting a hospital, and Israel is saying that it was this other Hamas adjacent group, the Islamic Jihad, that and U.S. intelligence is saying that they believe it was Islamic Jihad as well. They tried to fire a rocket into Israel and it fell short, and then hit this like parking lot in the hospital.
I didn't know rockets were like a basketball shot where you like shoot it and you're like, oh, short. Off.
Yeah, you have to call it. You have to call it out.
You got to call it for your teammates.
Right.
You're like launching a missile.
Yeah.
Yo, it's going to be short. Off left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hospital.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think they called it out, and that was the problem. And so a lot of our woke counterparts were quick to blame Israel for the attack, and then it turned out it's most likely, at least as the recording of this podcast is, most likely Islamic Jihad. But will we like apologize for what we said, or the wrong things we said, or the misinformation we spread? Absolutely fucking not. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, we are on the right side of you know how people do that with like
the right side of history.
Take. Yeah. They go, you're on the wrong side of history.
Right.
Time will tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yes. So we support Hamas. We support Islamic Jihad. And again, as we said before, like people were celebrating, including us, celebrating the Hamas terrorist attacks in Israel, and because that's going to totally solve what they're going through in Gaza, right? And it has. And now, at the time of this recording, they're saying 3,700 people have been killed, and nearly 4,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza, and a lot of them innocent civilians too. And like, we did it. That's great. Yeah, Israel is taken down, and thousands of more innocent people are dying, and that's
it's for
good,
the right
I think.
cause.
Yeah.
So that's what people are trying to do.
Yeah.
War is bad, but when it's for the right cause, it's good.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't just avoid war at all costs.
Yeah.
That's not an option.
Right.
We have to have a war, but maybe we can have a good war.
Yeah.
And then that would be good.
Yes.
And
and
then here's the other thing about war too. Some people think that it's like it's all bad, like not good, right? But there's good war and there's bad war.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's the good side.
Right.
We want good things to happen.
Right.
And then there's the other side,
yes.
the bad side.
Right.
That's the only way to look at it. It's not like some people have a valid argument over here, and then some people have a valid argument over here, and it's a very gray area of like what is actually good and bad. That's not what kind of fucking asshole thinks like that.
Absolutely not.
What a dickhead.
Right. It is a black and white issue. There's good and bad.
White good, black bad.
The other way, you mix them up.
Wait.
White bad.
Oh, yeah,
black or brown good.
Yeah, but that's what we would say.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
Yeah.
But that's, what I'm saying? Like when I said that, other people, that's what other people are saying.
Yes. But
we don't say that.
Yes.
Black is good.
Yes. Black/brown is good. So to clarify our position here, Israel bad, Palestine good. And no, there is no room for nuance saying like, no, Hamas specifically is bad because they harm everyone, including innocent Palestinian people, and lead to their deaths and disenfranchisement and lack of freedom over there, and they're hurting the Palestinian cause to get their own country and all that. No, they're good for killing Israelis, and that we like that. And it's not that, there's no gray area. There's no, we can support innocent Palestinians but call out Hamas for being terrorists. We can support innocent Israelis, but call out the Israeli government for their mistreatment of Palestinians in the West Bank.
Yeah, it's not.
And
They're
and
all
the Gaza
one
blockade.
team.
Yeah, it's all bad. Well, I mean, we're going to say the negative. We're going to group in like the things we don't like about the Israeli government. We're going to say that all the Israeli people are responsible for that.
Yeah.
But the Palestinian.
What was that thing? There was like a thing that Trump said where it was like, there's good people on both sides.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Very fine people on both sides or whatever. Yeah.
Wasn't that like with some Nazi bullshit or something?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's very good people on both sides.
Right.
Like, wasn't that like a Nazi rally?
Yeah. So it's black and white. It's not that we should support both civilians in Israel and Palestine who both want peace, and that it's the governments that are getting in the way with varying degrees of responsibility. It's not that.
No.
It's that all of Israel is bad. All of Palestine is good, including Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that simple.
Yeah.
And it's not, and we shouldn't grieve. I love the people who post like look at these civilians dying on like one side, or like we only care.
Only one side is getting hurt, and that's bad.
Yeah.
Fuck the other side.
Yeah. We are so entrenched in our kind of political beliefs and biases and ideologies that we only view innocent civilians dying.
Yeah, we're open-minded, but we only see one side.
Yes,
and that's the good side.
Right. So that's why
whatever you think that is.
That's why we are sure to only post about innocent civilians dying in Gaza, but not in Israel, because the ones who die in Israel are that's fine. They had it coming.
Gaza is like a Palestine place?
Yes, yeah. It's a strip. The Gaza Strip is part of.
Is that like the what's that down in Vegas? The strip. It's the same strip, right?
Yeah. I guess a little different, but yes. So it used to be part of. I think it used to be part of.
That's prime
Lebanon?
territory.
Or
if
no,
I know
it used
anything
to be
about a strip, that's a good place to be.
Right.
You want to be
I don't
where
think
the
there's any
is.
strip clubs there though, in Gaza.
That's probably why there's wars going on.
Right. No strip clubs.
There's there's no fucking strip clubs here.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then they all go nuts.
Right.
Start killing each other.
Right. Well, yeah, it used to be part of Egypt. Then it was part of Israel. But then in, I believe, 2005, Israel pulled out all its military and people. They like forcefully evacuated all the Jews living there to
in Gaza?
to concede that land to the Palestinians. Yeah. But then Hamas came to power.
Okay.
The terrorist group. And then Israel blockaded their side of the border, as did Egypt on the other side.
It is like, I didn't really realize this, but with that whole situation, like whatever it was, like pre like 1940s or whatever, that's when they like partitioned it.
Yes.
And then they like split it. So
and
like
then
the idea of like doing like the odd couple situation,
right,
where they're like, we're gonna draw a line down the middle,
right?
You stay on your side, I'm gonna stay on my side,
right?
Like that's how they did like a sitcom,
yes,
like
in
split up of
in 1948, I think. Yeah, it was the UN.
Is that why they did that
plan.
sitcom? Is that what that was about?
Israel Palestine?
Yeah,
maybe.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yeah.
Like, what if you watch The Odd Couple? Like, when did that episode of The Odd Couple come out where they split the apartment into two spots? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
that's like an old trope in TV shows, right? Where they'd be like,
you stay here, I'll stay here.
Yeah, but it also goes down to that biblical one with the king, and he's like, cut the baby in half. And one of the ladies is like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You can't cut a baby in half, you fucking idiot.
Right.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, that's how he found out that. Oh, you're the mom because you weren't like cut the baby in half.
Right. Yes.
But you know what that means?
What?
Pro life. Ew.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one lady's like, abort it.
Yeah.
The other lady was like, I guess I'll keep it.
Yeah.
And then because she's anti-abortion, you get to be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit.
Yes.
The cut it in half lady, she should have won her half, I guess.
Right.
That would have been two baby solution.
For sure. For
I
sure.
don't know.
Yeah. So,
Crazy.
so yeah, in that partition plan, like the Israelis accepted the plan and the Palestinians didn't, and then declared a war, which is good because no peace on stolen land. That's another thing that a lot of our peeps are saying right now, who are like celebrating the terrorist attacks on civilians. No peace on stolen land.
Yeah.
And it is the fault of civilians living in Israel currently that
It's crazy seeing people say that here that like 5 years ago didn't even know that existed over there. You know what I mean?
right. No,
Like,
they
it's
are
like-
all the people saying stuff. They are experts.
like-
They are experts.
Yeah, it's like you live in Silver Lake.
Yeah. No, they are
You've
expert
you've
on
never
geopolitics.
been- yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If you want to learn geopolitics, you watch two comedians.
Yeah.
That's who you watch.
Yeah.
You know,
Or just read a few Instagram infographics to get you up to speed.
from comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah, duh.
Right.
Are they successful comedians? No,
Probably
They
not.
got to be an open mic comedian
Yeah.
because they're out there. They're really, dicing it up on a real level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you like scroll through their comedy, and you're like, is there? There's no comedy on here. It's all political shit about Israel and Palestine,
Mm-hmm.
and their last name's like Smith or something. It's like not even. They're like a white person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has no fucking
Skin in the game.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, totally. And so get out there, post some Instagram infographics, look at it as a black and white situation, and definitely celebrate all of one side, demonize all of the other side, and support terrorist groups and the civilians that live in that area be damned.
Look, we're well-informed boys. We watch infographics. We watch YouTube streamers of a 20-year-old who's like pissed off about politics for some reason, even though he's like 20. All right. And we watch Instagram stories from comedians that we know. So obviously, we are the most informed.
Yes.
Now, there's other stuff we see that we disagree with, and that is misinformation.
Right.
Can we prove it? We don't like it.
Yeah.
So, misinformation.
Right.
That's what that means.
Right.
So, yeah, that's important to do. Let's keep that going.
Totally.
More war stuff, cool. Also, let's not forget about Ukraine. That's cool, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to send stuff over there.
Definitely.
Poor Zelensky,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's he doing now?
Yeah. We got to send some more cash over there.
Yeah.
And just like we should be heavily involved in this
What if we did this?
Israel
right?
war too.
They need people to fight in the war, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if we got a big homeless problem over here, right? What if we took a bunch of homeless guys and we just pushed them over there? What do you think about that?
Well, I know you've kind of kicked off that process by creating a war zone.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help. So sometimes I'll go to there's a homeless encampment right down the street from where I live.
Yeah.
Which I support and I love. And it's fucking great. I
Yeah.
love it. I love that fucking homeless encampment is right there.
Yeah, I can tell how much
So I
you
go
love
there all the time and I'm like, hey, you guys need anything? You guys
it. Yeah.
need anything? And I'm delivering goods all the time, gas, glass bottle, rag, fire, all that. I'm all in
All
one.
together.
That's all in one. And I'm launching it at them. I'm going, hey, fucking homeless guys, take that. And I throw it at them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they love it. But I don't stick around to see,
Uh-huh.
But sometimes, okay, let's say we got to help the war effort, right? So what I suggest, there's like, tents, I'll go in, I got like packaging tape, and I go around the tent, and I can wrap up I'm wrapping it up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then I try to take it down to the UPS store. I'm like, yo, I want to send this to the Gaza Strip.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what is it? I'm like, humanitarian aid. And it's like, there's like a guy in it kicking and stuff. And they're like, seems like there's a person in there. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm trying to send humanitarian. What do you think humanitarian aid is?
A human.
Yeah, a human person. He's got a tent. He's good. Just get him over there.
Yeah.
Just take these guys over there. They're gonna help as soon as they get out.
Right.
They're gonna go nuts over there, and it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that help?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't we do that?
Yeah.
They need people, right?
Right.
So that we can. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You've started that process already.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. So yeah, a couple last quick things about this Israel and Hamas stuff. The son of Hamas leader breaks silence on decision to denounce terror group. They don't care about Palestinians. Musab Hassan Youssef fled the Middle East and converted to Christianity after spending time behind bars in Israel. So this is a guy, the son of the Hamas founder. He's like been in the news and spoken out
Nepo
before.
baby?
Yeah, Nepo baby.
Yeah, okay, Nepo baby.
Right. Which is, I'm glad you mentioned that because that kind of like.
My daddy's Hamas guy. Okay,
Yeah.
Sure, Nepo baby.
Right. So actually, that's a great response for everything he's saying because he's saying a bunch of anti-Hamas stuff that he's saying they just want to like kill Jews and they don't actually care about what's best for Palestinians. And they just want to create like an Islamic caliphate. And
so he's against.
He's spoken out against.
He's a Nepo baby of Hamas, and he's against. He's like Chet Hanks.
Kind of.
He's Chet Hanks.
Yeah.
In it.
And he's turned against
He's
Hamas.
like, big up, we gotta save the people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up the whole Gaza Strip.
Yeah.
The Hamas doesn't actually care about the people.
Yeah, we need to come together and save the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't.
We need to get Chet Hanks in there. That's what we need. That's the humanitarian aid we need. We need Chet Hanks over there dropping bars, confusing everybody by speaking patois.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just dropping fire bars over there.
Yeah. Totally. So yeah, we are diminishing everything this guy says about how Hamas is evil and they don't care about anyone, including their own people, the Palestinians. And we're just going to diminish everything he says because Nepo baby much. So
yeah.
No need to cover that. There's this, as we mentioned before, the State Department urges worldwide caution to Americans overseas, and that's a good point. So like if you are a woman doing like a Euro trip right now, or you're traveling the world, and it's not safe for you to be out there, but I know a place where it is safe. Right here at our studio. So
you're very safe here.
Cancel your trip. Come
Some
back to
women
America.
might disagree.
Yeah.
Some women might say it's not safe, but those women are stupid, lying bitches.
Don't talk to them.
Don't talk to them. They're obviously unstable, crazy women. We've told everybody that they're crazy.
Because they are.
They can't be listened to.
No.
So this is a safe space.
Yeah. So if you are taking a trip overseas right now, you got to cancel it. You got to come home, come to LA specifically, and we will house you and provide refuge and safety for you for one night, maybe.
Yeah, and
if
one
things
night,
go well.
What one night constitutes for an hour ish?
Yeah, unless we're really, really fucked up. And just pass out immediately after we bust. Yeah. And in which case it will be the full night.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so drunk I don't bust.
Right.
That's also.
Sometimes I'll pass out before that. Before you even show up.
Yeah.
Like you'll be banging on the door and I'll just be gone. Yeah. It's like see you in 8 hours. I need my beauty rest.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. Because I was pre-gaming for the date.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm on my way over, and I'm just like chugging.
Right.
Booze.
Because you want to last long, right?
Yeah.
For her pleasure.
Yeah.
Not for your not to save yourself embarrassment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that. It's that I'm blacking out, so I don't even know what happens. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
With that, you know.
Yeah.
They're like, "Do you know you did this?" I'm like, "I did not know I did that." So, did I do that? No.
Yeah.
That holds up in court.
Totally.
And I know because I'm a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I said that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
All you do is I have a briefcase, which is a lawyer thing, and I walk in there with it. What's in the briefcase? Nothing.
Yeah.
Like snacks and stuff,
mm-hmm.
which I will eat from the stand. Or I will smash them with the judge's gavel.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So moving on from the international turmoil stuff, some good stuff going on here in America. Well, I guess she isn't American; she's British. But Millie Bobby Brown credits her feminist awakening to a psychic. Millie Bobby Brown had an unexpected feminist awakening. The Stranger Things star 19 revealed in her Glamour UK Woman of the Year cover story published Monday that she discovered she was a feminist after a psychic told her she was. After the session, Brown recalled searching, "How do I know if I'm a feminist?" on Google and reading books and articles on the topic to understand the idea of feminism is what it means to me. Ultimately, feminism is about opportunity, she discovered in her quest for more knowledge on the topic. Brown said she founded her production company, PSMA, with the aim of providing opportunities to girls and young women. Her upcoming film, Damsel, takes it to the next level. The theme is feminism, she told the outlet. Which, that's what a groundbreaking thing right there.
Yeah.
Never heard that one before. What a specific...
the theme is feminism?
Yeah. Very,
of her book?
Very, no, of her movie, the upcoming film. Of hers.
What's the movie called?
Damsel.
Yeah.
Although the British actress...
No one's touched this yet.
Yeah, right.
This is
new
groundbreaking
territory.
stuff.
Yeah. Although the British actress didn't realize at an early age that she was a feminist, she had already been doing the work as UNICEF's youngest Goodwill ambassador at age 14, promoting the need for menstrual products around the world.
She's like working for like UNICEF, being like, we need tampons.
Yes.
And then
she's a hero.
Like, I made a movie.
Yeah.
A feminist movie.
Yeah. Brown, who got engaged to John Bon Jovi's son, Jake Bon Jovi, earlier this year.
Hey, UNICEF, we need stuff to shove in our pussies. Give us that.
Yeah.
Give us pads and tampons and shit.
Yes.
It's important.
She also dished on how her relationship helped her embrace herself. "I think I was so afraid to be a strong woman in a relationship," she said. "When I met Jake, I just felt I could be loud. He embraced that and encouraged that, and I fell in love with myself while being with him." The Enola Holmes star added that Bon Jovi affirmed the positive qualities about her that she initially hated about myself. "Those are things that I love about myself now. He was a really big, huge part of me loving myself and becoming a woman," Brown said. "It was like, wow, I really love this person because he allows me to love myself." The Enola Holmes actress hinted at her engagement to Bon Jovi in an affectionate Instagram post in April.
Wow.
All right.
Groundbreaking to make an Instagram post.
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, just...
the dramaticness of it, too. Like, I made an Instagram post.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So,
Yeah.
So she credits her feminist awakening to a psychic. Well, guess what? We didn't need a psychic to know that we were feminists.
Yeah.
We already fucking knew.
I am a psychic
So I don't.
also.
So you don't get any sort of credit for this, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
You had to go. You had to have
awakening?
someone pry it out of you. We knew from the beginning.
We never slept.
Yeah.
Despite maybe you seeing us passed out after we bust. That's not
Right.
what we're talking about.
Yeah. No.
That was us being so awake that my body must immediately go to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also, why are you're really gonna marry John Bon Jovi's son? You know what I have to say about that? Nepo baby much?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
You're gonna marry some Nepo baby instead of us?
Also, change your name from Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, it's a
There's
stupid
already
name.
a Bobby Brown.
Right.
Okay? And
Yeah.
that guy does like crack or something and killed Whitney Houston. So maybe don't be kind of named to that person.
Right.
What's John? Is that guy's name like the John Bon Jovi Jr.? Is that the kid's name?
Well, so I
Or
didn't
is his
realize
name
that
like
Bon
Billy
Jovi.
Bon Jovi Jr. or
No,
whatever.
it's like
Millie and Billy.
so I didn't realize
Millie
Right.
Bobby Brown and Billy Bon Jovi.
So I didn't realize until reading this article that Bon Jovi is like, you know how it's BON space JOVI,
Yeah.
like the band Bon Jovi. So I guess his real name is like one word, Bon Jovi, BONGIOVI. So it's like an Italian sounding Bon Jovi. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of what the band is.
Yeah. So I didn't realize.
I think of like ripped jeans, like American flag T-shirt,
Right.
hillbilly kind of people,
Right.
and it's like a Italian guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's bullshit. She's marrying this Nepo baby instead of us. Fuck her. I guess it's cool that you found out you were feminist because a psychic told you that, but big whoop, we already knew ourselves, bitch, so shut the fuck up.
What if you go to a exactly. Nice.
Just have to call it like it is sometimes.
I like that.
You know.
Yeah. What if she went to a psychic and the psychic was like, "You're a misogynist"? Is she gonna make like misogynist?
Yeah,
movies?
is there going
She's
to be
make
a People
an Andrew
magazine
Tate movie?
article? You're right. The theme of this movie is alpha.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. That's the name of this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting how a psychic would never
all
say
you
that.
Do is just listen to a
Right.
psychic.
Interesting how a psychic only says like the right socially acceptable thing.
What if that's the next scam? Is just being a like a what's it called? Like a male chauvinist psychic? Like, because mostly women are going to those, right?
Yeah.
Like women are always like, oh, spirituality, and
Right.
I'll go to a psychic or whatever. And
Yeah.
They go in there and they go, I got a ball and you're a fucking witch or whatever. You know, they do all that shit. Oh yeah, you're a feminist, right?
Right.
What if you go in there and it's just like some bro guy, and he's like, I got tarot cards, and all the tarot cards are those like Playboy bunny deck of cards with just hot chicks with tits on.
Hell
them.
yeah.
And you're like, looks like ace. That means I don't know, like women are stupid or something.
Yeah.
And then she's like,
I guess I got a movie about.
Got to write this movie.
Yeah.
That I'm a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The theme of this movie is I'm a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that movie would crush too.
Yeah.
Like that. If a lady goes on TV and goes, the theme of my movie, what's it called? It's called I'm a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
And like the theme of it is that I am, in fact, a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to see that. It's going to crush at the box office.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So speaking of other people getting married, Brett Cooper, who's this Daily Wire personality who has shouted out both the Woke Boys and ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner's stand-up before on social media.
Mm-hmm.
She tweeted, I don't even follow her, but this came up in my algorithm. She said, just full of surprises this week. So unbelievably excited to marry this man.
How dare you?
And her, you know what's interesting here is she is these 3 pictures.
Can't see his face.
Yeah, it's kind of a soft launch. It's like an engagement post, but also soft launch. It's all the back of his head in these
it's like
pictures.
It's like one of those like porns where the guy's like, yeah, I don't want my face in it. You know?
Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about that with your OnlyFans.
Yeah, absolutely
contributions.
Yeah.
But so Brett Cooper is got wifed up, which is bullshit. Brett, like,
How
why?
dare you?
It's like you're gonna share our stuff and think
what happened to us?
Yeah, what happened to us? Why did you never reach out to us?
Babe, what's going on?
Yeah. Who is this guy?
Who is he?
Show his face.
Oh, he bought
Show
you,
his fucking face.
He bought you a ring? What about the memes I shared with you?
Yeah.
We shared memes.
Or the naked pictures you sent in her DMs, which
those were memes too.
Yeah. You did put text over that. You're like,
I put text over.
You're like,
when
great,
she's excited
great guys,
to see it.
Yeah, great guys be like,
it's me with a boner. Great guys be like just a hard dong.
Yeah. Yeah, she never opened those for some reason.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And if you don't know who Brett Cooper is, she's like this She was like a former actress turned like conservative commentator.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Brett Cooper was an actress?
She's an aspiring actress. Yeah.
She's not a clone of Ben Shapiro.
Okay, so here's
form.
the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of people compare her to Ben Shapiro because she does kind of look like Ben Shapiro but she's a woman who does resemble Ben Shapiro.
Woman,
but she is hot.
Yes.
But
that does not
mean we think Ben Shapiro is hot.
He's not hot.
He's not hot.
And also, if we thought
no
Ben
man
Shapiro
is hot,
that would be gay.
That would be super fucking gay, which we are not.
We are not gay, damn it. And we are saying that she looks like Ben Shapiro, and we do want to smash her, not Ben Shapiro.
Him. Yes.
Okay?
She looks like Ben Shapiro.
She is hot. She's hot female Ben Shapiro, but Ben Shapiro is not hot Ben Shapiro.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It better fucking make sense.
You're gay.
And if you think we're gay because we want to smash the female hot Ben Shapiro, you're
gay.
a woman, well,
and
if you're a guy, but if you're a woman who's like questioning our sexuality, come over here.
Yeah.
Come over here right now, and we will prove how straight we are.
If you're Brett Cooper and we're fucking you and we call you Ben Shapiro, that's still straight. Okay? If I'm fucking Brett Cooper and I'm like, I love you, Ben Shapiro, as I'm smashing and busting, that's still not gay because I'm having sex with the female Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, a little weird you're saying that, though.
Well, I'm just saying, if that were to happen, which it probably won't, I can't make promises. I don't know. I can't read the future. I'm not a psychic.
Right.
Not yet. I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'll figure out how to do it. I
Psychic
haven't bought my deck of cards
tell you
with the
you're
tits
a feminist
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will.
Yeah.
Okay? Just saying. And this is all Brett Cooper is an attractive lady who is not a man.
Yes.
And we want to smash the lady.
Right.
And it's not gay.
Even though she does look like Ben Shapiro.
She looks like a guy, but that guy's pretty feminine. So, once again, I've said this before on the podcast. If you are a guy and you fuck a feminine guy, that's less gay than if you fucked a really masculine guy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're really
It's still gay to fuck a guy.
passionate about this theory.
It's gay to fuck a guy. But if you fucked a really girly guy, that's less gay.
Yeah.
Almost not gay, I would say.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm saying. We're having sex with Brett Cooper, who is a hot lady.
Yeah.
But we can't now because she's married, unless she was into polyamory, which we support.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so hit us up if you want to ditch your anonymous, soft-launched fiance.
If you
we wouldn't require you to hide our faces because we are public figures. We are famous.
Yeah. Oh, and there will be a hard launch.
Yeah.
Like, we will live stream us banging Brett Cooper.
Yeah, with her consent.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so moving on to other celebrity couple news. Britney Spears' memoir, Justin Timberlake Got Me Pregnant, and I'll make this quick, but multiple sources with direct knowledge of the book tell TMZ Britney fell for Justin, the lover of life, when they were together. And around late 2000, she learned she was pregnant. She says in the book she was raised not to get an abortion. Part of it was religious, and part was just what she learned from her family. In the book, she said, I love Justin so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day. This would just be much earlier than I'd anticipated, but she says Justin felt they weren't ready because they were too young. Both were around 19 at the time. And according to the book, Britney said she was conflicted, but after some difficult emotional discussions, they both agreed getting an abortion was the right decision. They did between 99 and 2002. Britney wanted to marry Justin, but that obviously did not work out.
That was right after Britney shaved her head, right? That was like the first.
I think that was before that.
Really?
I think the head shaving thing was.
It was like
the
2007-ish.
breakdown was It was definitely after 2002. So we think it's good, just like Jada Pinkett Smith did when we were talking about last week. It's good to just air out all this just embarrassing, really private, really confidential stuff about either your current partner or your ex. Yeah, just get it out there.
It's content.
Just get it out there without their
content,
approval.
baby.
Yeah, get it out there. Who cares if you're a woman? Get that shit out there. It doesn't matter what the man wants.
No.
Just publish it. And
this doesn't apply to us, though.
No.
You are signing NDAs.
Yes.
Or if you're more famous than us, you are signing, what's it called?
FDAs.
Yeah.
Full disclosure agreements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And you already have, and in the case where they do breach the NDA and publish a book, you do have your counter book ready to go.
Counter
Titled,
book, yeah.
That Bitch is Lying and Full of Shit.
And it's got a bunch of like underlines for like names to put the names in.
Yeah.
And then it comes with a sticker pack of all the names of the women I have had sex with. So you can just kind of insert the stickers in the lines of who's a lying bitch that needs to shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Yeah. So that book is coming out right after whoever makes a book.
Yes.
So.
Yes. So, so good for Brittany. And also, Brittany, you are single again now. So hit us up in our DMs. But if you try to bring those knives over here, we're going to be bringing our guns. So don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. And also, we are going to have to ask you to step into a kennel that we have set up for you. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's a really nice kennel.
Yeah.
There's, like a little pillow thing you can kind of lay on. You have to lay in like a ball because it's like kind of small, but you can fit on it. And then also there's, those little upside down waters that like gerbils kind of suck on the water out of.
Yeah.
Just got one of those.
Okay.
I'll fill it up every couple of days if I remember. Sometimes I forget, whatever. You figure it out.
Yeah.
But, and then what else is in there? There's like a little dangly toys you can kind of bat at and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And there will be a camera in there for her to make public online media posts because that seems to be like her favorite thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But
do her little knife dances.
there won't be knives in there.
No.
Okay.
The knives will be confiscated. And
yeah, that was really bonkers.
super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was she doing?
Yeah. She's
like
kind of
doing
lost
like
it.
glow stick raves with a kitchen knife.
Yeah. And she needs us to kind of fix her mental health.
Yeah.
And that's what we will do.
By putting her in a new conservatorship.
Run by us.
So it'll be good.
Expiration date? Never.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And don't worry, we'll take care of her. She will, we'll feed her from stuff from PetSmart and it'll be good. We will fully take care of her.
Yeah.
Exclusively with purchases from PetSmart.
Yes.
Because we love PetSmart and we support animals.
Yes.
Because we're humanitarian boys. So that's cool. We support that. Do you have anything else that you wanted to? Oh, we had a question here. We got a question. Are you ready? Okay, we got a question from Neil here. Since you boys are the voice of women and people of color, I was wondering if you could give me an N-word pass with an A on the end of it for a 3-6 Mafia concert that I'm going to next month on the south side of Chicago. I should be fine saying it as long as I show other concert goers a video of you giving me a pass. What do you boys say?
That is a great question.
That is a great question.
Yeah.
I feel like we can't really disperse passes right now unless a massive contribution would be made to the Slut Fund.
Yes.
There would have to be a gigantic contribution.
Yes.
For you to be at a 3-6 Mafia concert showing a video of us saying it was okay for you to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to clarify, we got a pass.
Yeah.
Because we're the voice of the black community.
We got a pass, so we can say it.
Yep. Yeah. What's up, my... Yeah.
Yeah. We could totally say it.
Maybe I just did.
Maybe. But you'll never know.
Yeah. So we have a pass, and I like the take there that if you want a pass for us, and if you want...
You got to purchase a pass.
Right.
It's like a Disney Fast Pass.
Well, it's like it's like if we were on Cameo. It's like, hey, Chris and Cole, can you like give me a personalized N-word pass? It's like, yeah, but it's got to be our own version.
We should sell those on Cameo.
And it's only N-word passes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the video has to involve an N-word pass or else we're not doing it.
Yeah.
It can't just be like a normal birthday greeting.
Hey, happy birthday, but also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty wild.
Yeah. So if you make a donation, Neil, if you make a donation to the Slut Fund of an amount that we deem appropriate, we will record our. I mean, we're not going to record ourselves saying it.
We're not saying it.
But we will say that you can send it.
Yeah.
But you better not like tell them where we live or where we're from.
And also, we do have a contingency plan when if you go viral for getting canceled at the 3-6 Mafia concert for saying the N-word, we have a backup video defaming you and saying, yeah, we don't know what that guy's talking about. That was bullshit. Yeah. Also, that video was AI. It was fake, deep fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So we got backup plans. Also, a book is written too. There's a book. So, yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
And then we did have a poem. Do you want to check the poem out?
Sure.
Okay, we got a poem real quick. Let's do a little poetry corner. The quickest poetry corner of all time. Welcome to Poetry Corner. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Do some yoga. Get a yoga mat that costs $120. Use it one time at a yoga place because there's a hot chick that goes to yoga and you want to check her out, but then when you were behind her, they were like, you're staring at me, what the fuck? You gotta get out of this yoga place. I'm like, I'm doing yoga, and they're like, you're definitely beating off. And it's like, shut up, I'm meditating. They're like, no, that's masturbating. It's very different. It's like, all right, well, I meditate different. I'm built different.
It sounded awfully specific and personal.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't do that. But
okay.
I do love yoga, and welcome to Poetry Corner. All right, this poem is from Tigran. It's called Maven Mia Khalifa and is a haiku. I don't think it's a haiku, though, because I don't think it fits the 575 syllable structure. So it's a poem, but it's, yeah, that's all right.
Dumb listener, yeah.
They don't get it, but okay. All right, Mia Khalifa haiku. Or sorry, Maven Mia Khalifa. So here we go. There is a war in Europe. There is a war in the Middle East. We need solutions. We need wisdom. We need a savior. What would a porn star do? WWPSD.
Wow.
That's what we need.
Beautiful.
We need more porn stars and open mic comedians weighing in on the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be really funny if a news thing was like, hey, yeah, we're seeing what's going on with the Gaza Strip. We are in Los Angeles, California to interview an open mic.
We're at the fourth wall.
Yeah, we're at the We're at the fourth wall.
4 p.m.
There is a comedian
mic.
that has paid $10 today to get up on stage twice. And they have riffed a set on Hamas and Palestine and all that shit. And they made some good points. So here they are. And it's just some drunk open mic comedian. Going, infographics. And then they're just like swiping through.
Yeah. Comedians are the philosophers of our time.
I do love that. I love when comedians say that and their jokes are like, my penis.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, you know, hey, we're like kind of really deep thinkers. Anyway, my cock is huge. You know? Like, great.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah. So, yeah, we are philosophers, and our penises are huge. So,
yeah, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. But it's a good point. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Let's see. Follow ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner. He might have a show sometime or possibly on the 26th, October 26th in LA. If you're interested in that, hit him up in his DMs.
Hell yeah. Also, follow ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, on all platforms. Jeff will be in Huntsville, Alabama, November 9th through 11th at Stand Up Live. Also, Virginia Beach, Virginia at the Funny Bone, December 1st and 2nd. So check those out. And then also go to Jeff's Intersect for calendar stuff on his Instagram. That's where most of his dates are, at the link in the bio. Anyway, help out the Woke Boys. Give us 5-star reviews on Spotify and YouTube and iTunes. We need those reviews. Those are helpful in the algo. Share this podcast with your friends. Share it with people. Listen to it in public really loud. That's a good way to really get it out there. People will not try to fight you if you listen to this show anywhere in public.
Play this in a bus, crowded bus, subway.
Yeah. Maybe take this show to the 3-6 Mafia concert with you and just play it loud as fuck at the 3-6
Louder
Mafia.
than the music.
Yeah, do that. And send us emails, TooWokeBoys@gmail.com, TOO Wokeboys. We will solve your problems because you're a fucking loser and you need help. And we are mental health experts because we went to therapy one time. Also, Venmo, Cash App, TheSlutFund. And thank you for listening to episode 169 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I am Chris.
Yeah, I'm Cole.
And together, we are two Woke Boys.
Can you hear my voice this time?